Welcome back. So in this part we are going to achieve the same functionalities as that of previous video, but with the help of progress dialog through Java code. So for this I want to drag a button here, and I want to drag the another button, and the first button is going to say open circular dialog, and the second button is going to say open horizontal dialog. Okay, and their respective ID is button 3 and another one's ID is button 4. So let me go to the main activity.java, and all I need to create is two button objects. So they are going to be button circular dialog start, and another one is button horizontal dialog start. And we need to link these two buttons, right? So it is going to be button circular dialog start equals to find view by ID added ID dot button 3, and we need to typecast this, so type all plus enter. And for the another button it is going to be button horizontal dialog start and find view by ID added ID dot button 4, and we need to typecast this, so hit all plus enter to typecast. And as always we need to have the listener on these two buttons, so horizontal dialog start dot set on click listener, and I'm going to pass the object. So another one is button horizontal dialog start dot set on click listener, this. So in our switch case we need to have those cases, so added ID dot button 3 and break, and for another button it is going to be added ID dot button 4, right? Button 4. Now whenever the button 3 is clicked, this is going to run this code, and whenever the button 4 is clicked, it is going to run this code. Now we need to create the object of progress dialog as well, so we need to create the progress dialog, so progress dialog 1 and progress dialog 2. Okay, now inside this button 3 we want to create the object of progress dialog as progress dialog new progress dialog, and we need to pass the context here. So the context will gonna be main activity dot this, and we need to show this progress dialog, so progress dialog dot show. Alright, so for the second button, meaning for this button, we need to write the same code. So I'm just going to paste it, and instead of 1 I'm going to make it 2, and for this I'm also going to make it 2. And one more thing that we need to add here is progress dialog dot set progress style, and it is going to be progress dialog dot style underscore horizontal. And we can also set the message like progress dialog 2 dot set message as I am a horizontal dialog, and we also need to specify the progress status, so it is going to be progress dot set progress and let it be 0, and let us also assign the progress dialog maximum value, so it is going to be set max, and let us assign it to the 100. Okay, now as of earlier part we need to dynamically assign the status of this progress dialog whenever we are working with the horizontal progress dialog. So we are again going to use the thread model. So it's going to be thread 1. Let it be thread 1. Okay, so new thread, and we need to close this by semicolon, and we need to start this thread first of all. So thread 1 dot start, and inside here we need to override the method which is public void run, right? And now inside here we are going to run the for loop as that of previous one. So it is going to be I underscore less than or equal to 100, and we are going to sleep for a second. So thread.sleep, so it is going to sleep for 1 second by doing this, and we need to surround it with try catch block. And finally we are going to see if I is equal to 100. So if it is 100, we are going to dismiss this progress dialog, and we also need to increment it by 10. So let it be 10 as like this. Okay, so let us run this project. So let me choose my emulator and hit OK. And here is our application, and when I click this open circular dialog, it is going to open the circular dialog, right? And when I click this horizontal dialog button, it is going to show the horizontal dialog. But wait, it is not increasing the progress, right? So let us see in our code. Actually, oh yeah, I need to set the progress as progress dialog 2 dot set progress, and it is going to be I. So, and one more thing, I have put this set max to 10 only. So let us make it 100 and run our application. And here is our application. So when I click on this button, it is going to show the circular progress bar, and when I click on this open horizontal dialog, it is going to show this dialog which is going to increase by 10, 20, 30 and so on and so forth, right? So it's going to 100 and it should stop there, and this dialog should be dismissed. So, and this is how you can use the progress dialog. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next part.